Have you ever noticed that no matter which Jeep product you're driving or what year it is, the lighting behind you absolutely sucks? Well, I've noticed that too. Today, I have a solution for you, so stick around. I think you're going to enjoy this. All right, guys, so welcome back to Jeeping for Beginners. Once again, my name is Josh. I am your host, and today I actually have a very special treat for you. I made a short little video about a year ago about how I solved this issue of not being able to see behind me, whether it be backing up in a dark parking lot or out on the trail at night or for some other purposes, of course. But anyways, I'm going to share this video with you. It was actually meant to be a joke, but it spread around my friends so quickly, and they thought that it was funny, especially with the way that I had this set up. I ended up installing like 7 of these different setups over the last year or so. So it works. So stick around, watch the video, and here's the best part, folks. If you stay all the way to the end, I have a special surprise for all of my subscribers here on Jeeping for Beginners. So stick around to the end. I promise you're going to like it. When you're cruising in your Jeep, enjoying the beautiful scenery, sometimes it can be rudely interrupted by somebody who's just in a bigger hurry than you are. So how do you handle situations like that? Do you brake check them? Or do you let them know that you see them and that they need to back off? Well, I can tell you what most Jeepers do. Or I can show you what we did to solve this particular issue. Okay, so what we're going to do to solve this problem is we're going to actually install a light bar right across the top, pointing right at that driver. Okay, so in order to do that, we've got to install some brackets. So opening this up, we have these little brackets, which are going to sit right on top here to hold our light bar. Let me show you how easy it is to install this. So this bracket just slides down, it goes right in behind the factory bolts. Super simple. And then all you got to do is just tighten the bolts right down. Okay, so as you can see, super simple. I think it took us 5 minutes to put those on. With the glass down, we now have mounting points to stick a light bar up here. So next step is to choose a light bar and to get that up here. Now when it comes to picking out a light bar, there are all kinds of options. The one we chose is this one. This is a 31-inch single row ultra white light bar. We have both your flood and your spot patterns, so it really should light up the night behind the vehicle for those crazy drivers. So we had to do some slight modifications to make a 31-inch light bar work, but now that we have it installed, we bumped into problem number 2. As you can see, the wiring tucks nice here, but if we leave it there, we might create a water gap. So I think what we're going to have to do is drill into the hardtop and get the wire through. That was way too easy. So by running the wires in through here, we got a nice little home port on the other side of the hardtop. Now the trick is to figure out how to get this wire connected to the switch pod that we have up front. All right, so what we've decided to do is use one of these automotive connection plugs. It'll just unplug this way. When we take the hardtop off, we don't have to cut the wiring for the light. back here, we already had pod lights wired up from when the top was off. So this way we had lights facing behind us. So all I gotta do is jump this onto the wiring that we had for that and make a plug to plug this light in. Alright, so it's always a good idea before you start tucking wires and put them all away to make sure that everything works. So let's plug it in and make sure we've got a solid connection. Alright, so what we had done for the original pod lights was we had wired up a 5th switch in our pod. So to test these, we got to make sure to turn this on and see if we've got power going to that light. So now that we know that the light works with this connection, we're going to use some 3M zip clips and run the wire right across the hardtop so it's not in the way. So now we got the light fully installed, wired up, and we know it works. So the next time someone pulls up behind us with their high beams on, we can just turn on the light and hopefully they'll back off. Sort of something like this. So there, that solves that problem. But thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Always some fun and exciting things happening in all of our journeys and our little adventures and modifications here at Yasmar Productions. Thank you for so much for watching. We'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed that. It certainly, like I said, was meant to be funny, not meant to be serious, so please don't take it seriously. But I did mention before we watch this video that I have a special surprise for every one of my subscribers. As Jeeping for Beginners is about to crest the 1,000 subscriber mark, then here is what I'm going to do. If you like this setup that you saw me install on my particular Jeep, then I actually have another complete set to give away to you. I've got the brackets for the rear, and I've got the light itself that I had installed myself on the back of the Jeep. This is a super bright setup. It has worked, like I said, multiple different times. So here's what you got to do. All right. First and foremost, you've got to be subscribed to the channel because I am going to double check names against that. But here's how you enter to see if you can win this. All right. I need you to like the video. And then in the comments down below this video, I want you to write, "I want that light bar." In addition to that statement, based on the video that you just watched, I want you to also mention how long this light bar is in inches. This way, I at least know that you watched the video. So subscribe, like the video, put that comment down below. We are going to leave the comments on this video open and running until Friday, September 3rd. Okay, and Friday night on September 3rd, I am going to close down the comments on this particular video, and my wife and I are going to sit down and we're actually going to start putting names into a hat. On Sunday, September 5th, which is going to be part of Labor Day weekend, Sunday, September 5th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is going to be Pacific Daylight Time as I am on the west coast of this country. So for you East Coasters, that's going to be about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So Sunday, September 5th, 2021 at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I am going to go live on YouTube. My wife and I are actually going to pull a name out of a hat based on the comments that are down below, and we are going to pick a winner, which is 100% free of charge. We are going to ship you this setup that I have on my Jeep so that you can install it yourself. How exciting is that, folks? This is a special giveaway for hitting 1,000 subscribers. I thank you so much for being a part of Jeeping for Beginners and supporting what myself, my daughter, and my family have put together for you. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video, put that comment down below so that you can enter our little contest, and we will see you next time.